When are you going to understand that everything that is happening in your life is happening not to you, but for you? There's a reason why you clicked on this video, and it is because you are meant to. I used to have a hard time seeing the bigger scheme of things and would allow certain setbacks to have so much power and control over my life. And I was unable to understand that everything that happens the way that it's supposed to, because there is divine timing in everything. I want to go into this topic because I know that this is something that a lot of us have struggled with, and we allow the rose-colored glasses to stop us from seeing what this person really did to us, or the rose-colored glasses make us see that, this is an opportunity, or this is a person, or whatever the case may be, that was not meant to be in our life forever. Yes, the situation may hurt, whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's a breakup or, a missed opportunity or whatever it is, but you are supposed to go through this hurt or this rejection or this pain. And it is because you are meant for something greater. Your purpose is bigger and your calling is higher. Hi guys, my name is Anna, and I'm here to give you guys advice so you don't have to make the same mistakes as I did. Just remember to take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. And chapters will, again, as always, be listed down below in the description box, as well as all of my socials if you would like to follow me on there. But without further ado, let's get right into the topic. I went through the hardest breakup that I have ever been through in my life a few years back. And I remember thinking that I could not live without this person, that my life was over because they were no longer in it. And I could not fathom the idea of them being with anybody else that wasn't myself. And it wasn't until years later that I realized how toxic and manipulative this person truly was at their core. But the rose-colored glasses that I had wasn't allowing me to see how terrible this person really was for me. And I started thinking, what's wrong with me? And, toxic love is all that I deserve. And it wasn't that I was telling myself every day, like, you deserve toxic love, that's all you're ever gonna get. It was more like I didn't see myself as someone who was confident and who could get anything that they wanted. And because of that, I allowed myself to settle in situations that I should never have settled in. This is something that I talked about in my last video, that, the way that you perceive yourself is also the way that other people will start to perceive you. And the way that you show up for yourself is how others will show up for you as well. So if you are telling yourself that you're not good enough, or that you're not deserving of, this amazing love, you are only going to accept behavior from others that align with the way that you believe about yourself. And I knew that this was not the right way of thinking. And instead of allowing myself to sit in this hurt for too long, because I had done it already enough, for, a long time after the breakup, but I realized that this is not the way I wanted to live. And so instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? I said, what is this teaching me? And it was teaching me that my self-love and my self-respect was completely thrown out the window. I was allowing myself to experience this pain for so long. And the reason why is because the way that you allow people to treat you is a direct reflection of how you see yourself. And although I know and truly believe that I was way too young to experience what I had gone through with that person, I wouldn't have been who I am today without experiencing that pain. And that is why I truly believe that, even if this hurt and this pain sucks, sit in it for a while, grieve, and allow yourself the space to heal, such as I always say, but then move on and let it go and detach from that situation and become better and stronger and a different version of yourself that you were not anymore, that this person, if they come back, would not even be able to be on the same fucking level. Reinvent yourself so much and change the way that you think and your attitude towards everything so much that when this person comes back, because they always do. They won't even be able to be on the same level as you, mentally, physically, like emotionally, none of that. You are meant for so much greater. Give yourself that grace and truly believe that this is happening because it is meant to. It is not because it is happening to you, it is happening for you. And like I said, this is something that hurt me for so long, and I wouldn't even wish what I had gone through on my worst enemy because it was so traumatizing, to say the least. But this was meant to be on my path. This was meant to be in my storyline, okay? God or the universe or whoever you believe in, I believe in God. God already has a plan for us and has already made our story, okay? Our story is already designed for us. Our story is already written for us. So everything that happens, it's supposed to, okay? Like, you were meant to experience this, but what are you going to take from this experience that you can turn into something positive? What are you going to take from this experience that you can learn and grow from and reinvent yourself because of? I have heard so many quotes since I started this, journey of self-love and self-improvement and all of the things that I love so much, that I hold so closely to my heart. And one of my favorites is, everything that exits my life will always be followed by something greater because I never lack. And the reason why it is one of my favorites is because it's so true. Every time that someone has walked out of my life, or I have shut the door on someone, or someone has shut the door on me, that sucks and it hurts for like a little bit, but the things that follow afterwards are always greater and have always been better because I never lack. End of story, period. God will never give you peace in something that is not meant for you. If it feels off, it is off. If it feels wrong, don't do it. And if you feel out of place, it is because you are. Your body is the first to know, and your mind is the last to accept. If you're feeling off around a certain situation, it is because you are supposed to feel off, because it's not something that is meant for you. You are being guided right now. And even though you don't see it, the thing is, you have to go through it to get to the other side. You may not see it right now, but there is a path and a life that is already built for you that doesn't involve the opportunities that was laid out in front of you, that doesn't involve the person that you were with for X amount of years, or the friend that you just lost. It doesn't involve them. And be okay with that, because this person was not meant to be in your life. God heard conversations that you didn't, or this person was simply just not meant to be there. I think that the biggest changes that you will ever see in your life always come after the hardest moments in your life. Eventually, you will understand why this had to happen. If I had went through this hard breakup where I was constantly being cheated on and constantly being abused and manipulated and, all of those terrible, evil things, if I was able to go through that and then come out doing this and giving you guys advice and like talking about my experience and how it shaped me to want to be better and to know that my purpose was higher and that my calling was higher, if I didn't, see the bigger scheme of things, I wouldn't be doing this today. You are going to be in rooms that this person wouldn't even be able to afford a seat at, okay? Let things unfold according to God's plan, not your own. I lost people that I thought were genuinely going to be in my life forever, and it hurts to know that they won't, or at least it did a lot more, at that time. But the peace that I have now is worth everything that I lost. Every single thing. And I know I talk a lot about situations where, you lose someone or lose a friend and you have to, learn how to grieve that and get over it and, come out of the other end, as positive as possible. Saying it and doing it is obviously two different things, and it's not as easy as, people may make it out to be, like myself, but it gets easier over time. And the reason why is because I started to understand that this person has served their purpose. This person taught me what I needed to learn from them, and then I took that, I learned what I needed to learn, and then I chose better. They made their bed and now they get to lay in it. They get to see you glow up. They get to watch you become the highest version of yourself that you would have never became if you decided to stay with this person who was no longer serving the version of you that is your highest self. If you are going to take anything away from this video, it is that this is all happening according to God's plan. This is all happening for you and not to you. This is happening because it was meant to happen. Now, instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? Think, what is this teaching me? Learn from it, grow from it, become better, reinvent yourself, and don't fucking look back. Don't fucking do it. And I know I said the same thing like 12 different times, but I think if you watch this video like over and over again, there's going to be things that you learn from it every single time. If I didn't go through what I had went through with that person, I would not be where I am today, okay? So with that being said, understand what you were supposed to learn from this situation and take that, become a different version of yourself, reinvent, reinvest, and evolve, okay? And stop saying, oh, well, he left me. Good. Oh, well, my friends, they don't want to be friends with me anymore. Good. Oh my God, this job opportunity didn't work out. Good. Good. Thank God that this didn't happen. Thank God that this person walked out of your life, because they weren't fucking meant to be there. This opportunity was not meant for you. That's okay. Be okay with that. And understand that there are better things coming, because everything that has walked out of my life was always followed by something better, because I never fucking lack. Detach yourself from the life that you thought you were going to have with this person. Detach yourself from this person in general and watch what fucking follows. Everything is divine timing, and you may not see it right now, but when you do learn that lesson and when you do get over this person and better things start coming into your life, come back to this video. Come back to this fucking video and tell me that I was right, okay? You never lack, and you never will. Reinvent, reinvest, and evolve. But that's it for me today, guys. I hope that you got something out of this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.